Well, I wonder, how many times has this happened to you? Maybe it hasn't yet, but it could one day. And that's essentially where this series of odd jobs comes in. What we'll be doing is demonstrating some simple car maintenance that you can do yourself, and at the same time, save money. Before you start getting frightened off with words like points, plugs, condensers, keep watching. As the object of this programme is for you to do the work yourself, then you might have to spend a little money buying the appropriate tools. Let's start by taking a look at some of the problems that can occur while owning a car and diagnosing them one at a time. If we listen, we can hear the car is making a clicking noise and the engine is not turning over. In fact, there's no power from the battery, which is causing the problem. It could be that your battery is flat or it's time for a new one, but the most likely cause is that your terminals are loose and need tightening. Once you've got your new battery or you recharge the old one, you find that although the engine turns over, it won't start. Now, before we start to dismantle the engine, there's one or two very obvious checks that we should make. Firstly, check that the leads are all connected to the distributor, and also they haven't fallen off the spark plugs. If that's okay, one other one to check, the lead going to the ignition coil. One of the most common reasons for an engine not firing can be found inside the distributor, where the points are housed. Remove the cap by undoing the clips with a screwdriver. Then pull the rotor arm off the top of the distributor cam and you are now ready to check the points. Before you start, place the car in gear and gently rock the car in one direction until you get the heel of the points on the high point of the distributor cam. Now loosen off the locking screw and insert the screwdriver in the adjusting slot. Now that opens and closes the points. Now place your feeler gauge between the two electrodes, and that's the two round plates that make the spark, and then set your gap to the specified setting on the gauge, which on this car happens to be 15 thousandths of an inch. Gently tighten up the points, checking all the time that the gap remains the same. Don't worry if you've tightened up the screw and the position has moved. Just undo the screw and reset. This is very tricky here, so please be very patient. And after doing all these checks and adjustments, it's always best to check to see if what you've done has cured the problem. Oh dear, it could mean that the points on this car actually need replacing. We'll be looking into that tomorrow, and also the removal and cleaning of spark plugs. We'll see you then.